Oh. Alright. Greetings, friends and family. We are here for episode 3. I think so. Episode 3. Yeehaw. To start off the time and space, I can't think or breathe today. But tomorrow is Ari Marcel's birthday from Gore MMA. We just want to give him a quick shout out. So happy birthday, Ari, and we wish you all the wonderful things in the upcoming year. We're really excited to see more of your fights. Ari fought in, oh my goodness, MMA Series 88 just back in February, so congratulations on that win, and we are looking forward to many, many, many more. So everybody that's watching this, please go wish him a happy birthday on his page, and yeehaw.
Happy
Ryan.
birthday, Ari. I don't know you, but happy birthday.
Yeah. He's a great dude. Wonderful fighter. Do we have updates before we do anything else?
As far as this is concerned, so recently, I want to say about about 2 weeks ago, John Cena historically turned heel, and this is his first appearance since turning heel, and the first time in 20 years. We get to hear from him. This won't be live because they are in Brussels, so this show is already aired. I cannot watch at 3, 4 p.m. because fortunately I have a job like a loser. But we're gonna watch it on this time, so we're gonna watch a replay. So if you want to go ahead and watch the replay with us, um, here goes. I guess we'll start a counter. So if you want to get your Netflix, you want to get it started on 000.
I gotta get my Netflix, yeah. Also,
Okay,
turn
okay,
heel
wait a
thing
bit.
I learned last time. I sure did.
Yeah, how's that make you feel? Yeah, you've never actually seen John Cena as a good guy, so it's kind of, oh my God, my TV just turned off on itself. So whatever.
That's okay.
I'll
Mine
get
has
it back in.
decided to stream a different window because it hates me. One sec, guys.
We'll get
This
there.
window should be capturing that window, right? Why is it not doing that? Why is it capturing an entire display? That's always great. Um Hold on, friends.
Holding.
Holding. Just that position. Don't move. All right, now it's back to being fine. That's fine. That was just stupid. There we go. Okay, we're good.
Can I move?
You are maybe free to move. Go for it. Green light.
Yeah, yeah,
Wait, is this the right episode? March 17th. That's the one we're watching.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. Do. Okay, that one's on. I also have to put it onto my phone because I have to listen and watch from two different spaces. I want to figure out a more reasonable way to do this, but it's not gonna work.
Yeah. Well, we'll figure it out. At least we look pretty, right? Well, mostly me.
Tanks. I don't feel pretty. I feel sleepy. I feel so sleepy. Um,
Sleeping Beauty. Sorry, go on.
I don't know if you saw the face I just made. Okay, we have we have liftoff. I'm ready, so whenever you're ready, let me
Okay,
know.
so anyone watching along with us, we're gonna go ahead and start it. So 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Yeah, okay, it's clicked. Is this on?
What timestamp for you?
It's blue. It's this one is at. Why won't it tell me the time? It's the one. There's a bunch of people on it.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Then, now, forever.
Oh, it's gonna say yeah, forever in a minute. Fuck.
I like that you remember together.
Hold on. Aha! There we go. Okay, I think my sound and my video is synced up now because I have to self sync it, but you can tell how shit I am at like self syncing with you. So when I have to do it
Right.
with myself, it's just worse. It's just worse. Okay, but I'm here. It says Monday Night Raw, It has the two dudes on the screen. Do I know any of them? Fuck no. That man looks familiar, though. Was he there last
Finn
time?
Bálor,
Yeah.
Bron Breakker. Could you just pause for 1 second and then just start? I think you're like a 2 seconds ahead of me.
Uh, lady in red glasses.
Yeah, okay, we're good. We're fine.
Okay, well, now I'm out of sync with myself.
Ooh. So yeah, this is supposed to be a pretty historic night of wrestling. I want to see Cena's. I did get spoiled a little bit. I saw some Instagram videos of John Cena, and I'll watch the full segment before I'll make any like judgments. But there are a few things I was a little like let down by. I kind of wanted to see a different route, but also foreign crowds like outside of Canada and the US are like some of the most like electric wrestling crowds like
Hold
you'll
on.
ever see.
Where
Like
are
they
you
go
at right now?
off the wall. They're showing the crowd.
Okay. I'm at like 2. Can we restart at like 2:30 or something? Cause I think I'm off again.
You want to do 2:30? I'll stop at 2:30.
Okay. Or 2:44. That's where we should do things.
2:44? Okay.
Yes. Fuck man. 2:44.
Okay, stop at 2:44. Just tell me when you want me to do a countdown.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, there we go.
you ready? Okay, so three,
Okay, go. Yeah.
okay, 3, 2, 1, play.
Yeah, I'm like about where you're at. We're good. Fuck it. I'm like it's kind of out of sync.
Oh,
But
did you hear my
I can
can you
hear
hear my
yours.
TV?
Yeah, but like my video is also out of sync with my thing, so I don't know
Yeah.
where I'm at. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out as we go.
Right. So this is the event I kept talking about, like the incident. They're gonna go right. Let's see. This is the big like main event. Like WrestleMania is like their Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And the big like the marquee match is gonna be John Cena versus Cody Rhodes.
Oh, this is what you were talking about with The Rock.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, and this already happened? You were at this one, right?
Yeah, this is the one I was at. This was
Yeah.
Elimination Chamber. This was March 1st. And Cena sold his soul to The Rock.
Hmm.
Um, so basically, John Cena, he's in his retirement run. This is the last year he's like wrestling ever. And he's retiring in December of this year.
Hmm.
And he's currently a 16-time world champion, which is like he's tied for the record of world championships with Ric Flair. Um,
And he was active when?
so Ric Flair was active in like 80s and 90s. Like he
Okay.
did wrestle in the 2000s, but his marquee years were like 80s and 90s.
Hmm.
But like John Cena was like the
See,
top guy from like 2005 to like 2015, 2016, I would say.
okay. Was that blood real?
Yeah, I think he actually got like popped
Okay.
um by Travis Scott.
Okay.
Actually, no, that specific blood was I think was fake. The black eye he has, I'm pretty sure was real. He got
Okay.
actually popped by Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, you were saying?
Oh, so like this is the and like John Cena was like the face of like the WWE from like 2005 to 2015.
Hmm.
He did take a step back in those years, and then like Roman Reigns took basically took his place, and now it's Cody Rhodes as the next big like like leader of the company.
Hmm.
So and Cena won the Elimination Chamber, which granted him the right to face Cody Rhodes in the main event of WrestleMania.
I see.
So, but
And
but
that is this or
The
not this? This
Rock,
is not WrestleMania. This is. Raw.
No, this is Monday Night Raw. This is like,
Okay.
yeah, this is building up to WrestleMania.
Okay. And WrestleMania. When is WrestleMania again?
Oh, here comes Cena. So WrestleMania is a two-night event. It's on April 19th and the 20th, Saturday and Sunday.
Okay. Okay. Next month. Yes. Oh.
There's John Cena.
Oh, it says the last time is now.
Yeah. See, this is one thing I was a little annoyed by. I kind of wish he had like all new like type of gear. I do like, well, he's not running to the ring he normally does. He has a slower pace, more methodical,
He looks
and
like
the
he's
crowd's
older.
giving it to him. He's up there. He's not a young skipper anymore.
Yeah. It's like, I'll just take a little walk over here. Incredible that he's doing this, though.
He's not 50 yet, but he's in his 40s.
Is a dad. Does he have kids?
Yeah.
He's got
No, he
kids,
doesn't
right?
have kids. He doesn't. No, doesn't have kids.
Really?
No, he doesn't have kids. He doesn't want kids.
Oh. Huh. He looks like he would make a good dad.
Yeah, you think actually. He has a record for the most Make-A-Wish wishes than
Oh,
anyone in history, like of all time.
that's
Like
really
he's
cute.
granted the most wishes to kids.
That's adorable. Maybe he's like afraid something will happen to the babies. Who knows? There's also like a
Yeah.
lot of children. We keep having these like children discussions on my streams.
It's just you just want to be a mom so badly, don't you?
I don't know what's happened. We're not starting this discussion
Yeah.
again. I don't know what's happened. Again, it's only specific people. I did not. I used to be very methodical with my childbearing activities. Not that I've ever bared children, but I was just like, we're
I
gonna.
was about to say, I'm like, what kids do you have?
I know, right? Well, no, like I wanted to like. I was like, I'm gonna have like a sperm donor baby, basically, where I'm like, I'm gonna focus on my career, and then when I'm ready, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna. And that was reasonable, until again you meet the right people potentially, and then you then your
You're so
ovaries
optimistic.
kick in, and it's stupid.
So they're eating them alive. See, this is what I'm used to. Let's go Cena, Cena sucks. I remember that was like happened so much all the time when he was in his prime. Not like that is he's doing bad, but like when he's like the guy for WWE,
Hmm.
every fucking crowd is just like, let's go Cena, Cena sucks.
Why?
He came fresh off like the Rock and Stone Cold when it was like more centered towards adults, and he was a very like child friendly type of leader of the company.
Hmm.
So a lot of people were really jaded by that because they wanted wrestling to be like, like more adult oriented and violent and like, and he was not that. He was very for the kids. He was, the squeaky clean image. He was like Superman, like because he would like get beat up so badly and he just brushed off beatings like it like never even happened.
Yeah, that's cool though that he has like that spectrum of
He's
whatever.
very divisive. He's
Yeah,
very divisive. He's very like controversial in that sense. What was he doing?
cute. Love it. That's a lot of people. Isn't it adorable? You're probably somewhere in there. Do you know where you were sitting?
Me?
Yeah, right?
No, this wasn't that event. This was live
Oh,
earlier
sorry.
today.
Fuck. Shit. Sorry. No, I meant, yeah. But if we were to rewatch that one, then you were in that one somewhere.
Uh I could point my direction, but I don't think it faced the camera where I was sitting very often.
Pa, still.
I gotta hear this. I gotta hear this. What did I say?
It's quite the build-up.
See, I'd love that, man.
Where are my subtitles? Oh, I see. Ooh, spicy. Is he married though?
I don't think he's referring to. I think he is married, but I don't think that's what he's referring to.
No, obviously not. No, I was just wondering if that was a wedding ring on his finger. That's what that question came from.
Oh,
I do love the acting though. Or is that how the microphone is attached to it? I'm sorry. These are not the questions I should be asking right now.
yeah, you like it.
It's like, I
You
wonder
like
if
all
it's...
the like the extra stuff.
He's very colorful. Dun 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 dun. Oh.
Sounds like a bit of a brat.
A bit of a what?
Brat.
A what?
A brat?
Oh.
You don't know what a brat is?
Oh, a brat. I didn't hear what you said there for a few times. Eventually I just gave up.
Or...
But yeah, just a little bit. I'm like, I wonder how much of this is genuine feelings that he's just letting out. Like, just a little bit. Where is he channeling that from? No, stop. Escape. I would after 25 years. I mean, yeehaw for, you know, experience and all that stuff, but fame is probably scary.
And win, and win, and win, and win, and win, and win, and win. Oh, I won a lot. It wasn't enough. So what did I do? I spent the next 10 years of my life trying to give away everything I possibly could, and it wasn't enough.
This makes me really sad.
I feel like you're on John Cena's side.
Huh?
I feel like you're on John Cena's side with this.
Should I not been?
I mean, it's up to you, man. You can like who you want to like.
That it's nice. I like that. I think I have a soft spot for like all men that do some kind of fighting for a living. Like, aw, you poor baby. Do you need a hug?
Yeah.
You've done so well.
What a great example. They go from chanting, shut the F up, to cheering when I say I'm going to walk away. So I announced my retirement in a move that has never been done before. I'm actually walking away at the end of this year. I tried.
He's got a very big
one
mouth.
last. I tried one last
He could
time
eat me.
to do something. Just like it ruined. Just like
Yeah, that's a good sign. I like the type of enjoyment you get from wrestling.
The what? I gotta turn this up.
The type of he could eat me.
He could. Well, like in a food kind of way, not in a non-food kind of way.
Okay. I'm convinced.
Well, that's sad. How depressing.
All you ever do is take.
Yeah, chat.
Yeah. Yeah.
You only care about yourself. I put my values on the line to get the very important stuff I live. And all you can think was, my story changed. What do we get? John Cena's coming to my town. What do we get?
I feel like that's probably not true, though, at all. I know this is theater, but still. That's how chat works. We want blood. Kind of what UFC is. We want to see you get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, it's kind of heartless.
Yeah, we as a human species have been doing this since the beginning of time, so at least now we have rules around it and we film it. So that they don't have to do it over and over again. Be like, now we have a record. Here's a picture.
The only thing you get is to take a long look in the mirror to see how awful each and every one of you
In America.
This guy's like unloading a lot of trauma. That's 25 years.
I was gonna say, I'm like, it sounds. So I'm like, it kind of sounds real, just a little bit. But so he was a nice guy before this?
Yeah, Cena was like the number one, like goody two shoes, good guy.
Oh.
Yeah, this was a weird time for you to turn in because you missed all of that.
Yeah. He just sounds like a really tired dad.
Like talking to a small black kid. I bust my ass at work.
Yeah.
8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, sometimes 7 days a week. And all you care is when I'm gonna feed you next.
When are you gonna buy you next? Yeah.
Ooh, the Let's Go Cena people.
Cena. Oh, Jesus Christ, it got to me. What happened there?
Are you a Let's Go Cena person? Sound like it.
Am I what?
Are you a Let's Go Cena person?
Well, again, I'll probably cheer for all of them. Well, I also just cheer for. It's not that I cheer for bad guys. It's just that I just tend to do it. Not if you're like a legitimate bad guy. Like if you're an actual bad guy, screw you. But if you're just like a down on your luck person, fucking 10 out of 10, I'll cheer for you.
Yeah.
Like sad and misunderstood creatures. Loki, fucking my favorite.
What have you ever done?
Provided my entire living. Fuck yeah. Aw.
Huh.
Just a little. See, I've seen that one for sure. I haven't seen that one, whichever one goes.
I can't see John Cena.
But this is like the first time I'm seeing him. Just incredible.
I like that he brought up that you can't see me.
Oh, you're not ready to hear this. You're not ready to lead into an uncomfortable conversation. The truth is,
For the clout.
Make you feel good. Where was the royalty that lives in everything?
Oh.
You think you can buy the words never give up? I am the definition of perseverance in every
Reha.
year. You
Suck my dick. Nope, can't say that. That's not PG-13.
for your failure of a life.
Oh, fuck.
Because all you have done there for 25 years, sit on your ass and watch me be great. Yes, everybody, including that one kid right there, in a toxic, dysfunctional relationship.
Did you just choose like a random child from the crowd?
Oh, that poor kid.
That one child, like, okay. Watch that get clipped.
I'm done. I'm breaking up with every single person. Whether you like me or you don't, you don't. I don't
My goodness.
care about you, and you don't matter to me. And here's the thing. There's no noise you can make. There is nothing you can do because you know I'm right. And you know
Rehaw.
Oh,
It's this dude.
yeah. So this is Cody Rhodes. This is essentially the next generation of John Cena, the kissing baby, type of guy.
Yeah. I am a fan of him, not gonna lie. I
Who,
like
Cody?
I like his pocket watch.
That's all it takes.
It's all it takes, man. I like his pocket watch, and he kind of reminds me of fucking whatever Outlander, Overlander, whatever land
Yeah.
situation from The Boys. And he's not a good guy. He's a bad dude, but like this guy just reminds me of like fuck yeah, America. Brown and now.
I just hit my hand off the wall doing the wall one. I don't regret it.
You what?
I just hit my hand off the wall doing whoa, and I don't regret it.
Doing.
See, the cool thing with his entrance, you get to do the whoa with him.
Oh, okay.
It'll happen again. I like the crowd singing along with him.
Incredible. That's quite the commitment to get that tattooed right on your neck.
Wait, here we get to do it. Whoa!
I think I also just appreciate the suit. It's probably not just the pocket watch. I don't know, he kind of looks like one of those like villains, with the blonde hair and the suit. He looks like he's kind of part of the mob.
Looks like a rich dad in a Christmas movie.
Does he? I think he looks like he's part of the mob. I feel like when he took off that suit, there should have been those like understraps on him.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what he has to say to him. Only 2 weeks to see this. Excessively.
That's wonderful. I wish UFC was on fucking Netflix, man. That's not fair. Although it is on Disney Plus. We could test it out another week. That's a good idea.
Sounds good. Yeah, no, I liked watching UFC 3. That was a really good. I didn't like the ending, but that was the only thing that really rubbed me the wrong way, because you got this guy who like literally like jumped in the last moment and wins and just like celebrating.
Yeah, that won't happen anymore just because, well, like past like 10 or whatever, just because they don't structure it that way. So, but I think we're gonna watch one of the GSP ones after, like next time. So I'm excited to see what you think about that, because
we do that. I know what I want to show you in terms of wrestling. If we do a little throwback, I want you to witness Cody Rhodes finish his story, and
Yeah.
then
No, I've
it
actually been
goes
really
on.
enjoying this too, to be honest. This is fun. In like a completely different way from UFC, to be honest, but it's fun. I
Oh,
like it.
it's like people try to compare the two. They're not the same. The only thing
No.
that's the same is like you need to be an athlete. That's the only like real and like it's like combat, so to speak.
Yeah, I mean, again, it still helps in UFC. I mean, it still helps to be able to act and to be able to again like handle it.
Yeah. Like
But yeah, it's a completely
the
different
way that
skill
they
set.
structure like promos are like not the same as like pro wrestling.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah.
Like they don't really like going up the crowd. I feel like in UFC
Mhm.
they do. Like I'm here for all these people. You might get some of that, but like the relationship is like fleshed out.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think that it can be like Alex, right? Pereira, he really made an effort. Sean, where if they built that
But it's not like
relationship,
the end all.
yeah, but
You know what I'm saying?
it's not like written to be that way, and I definitely think the requirements are different because I feel like just like there's so much more performing to this for the
Yeah.
entire night. Whereas like if you're a fighter and you can knock someone out in 2 seconds, that's your entire performance for the night. You can just go home.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
They've also given you their best for 25 years. And
Yeah,
they
very
did that.
different. But I can see where it could be helpful to have both.
They did that because you were special. They did that because they did that because you could carry it.
That's cute. Oh.
Enough! And it's certainly not kidding.
Reha.
WWE Champion.
This feels very cathartic for the current generational situation.
Yeah.
Aw.
Who the hell are you? Where's the guy on this shirt? Right here.
Aw.
I was excited at the prospect of going week to week, face to face with
He
John
looks
Cena.
genuinely sad though. Wait, do they do like rehearsals before? That's a nice ass. Do they do rehearsals beforehand? No. Like they don't know what's going to happen until it happens, right? Like the people themselves.
Scripted. I think it really depends on. Some people are more comfortable just like going out there and saying it. Also, they have to have like a certain level of trust. Like someone who like just walks in probably isn't gonna get that luxury because
Yeah.
they don't know what they're gonna say. Whereas like guys like these, they know them well enough where they can just just go out there and let it cook type of deal.
Yeah, but they're not like they don't come out like the night before and do like a dress rehearsal and like a full.
They'll do it earlier in the day. They won't do a dress rehearsal of the whole like show. I don't really think that's how like
Yeah.
maybe back in the Vince McMahon days, it was a lot more like to the T script, blah 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 blah
Yeah.
blah. Also, with them like moving to Netflix, that also helps them out a lot because they don't have to like stick to like time keys because like they're not at risk of like, oh Raw's ending at like 11 p.m. You gotta be done by 11. Like we can't go above that. Or with Netflix, like there's no like show coming on at 11 that like this needs to be shut off for. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
okay.
like now they do more, like flexibility with like time.
Oh, okay. So they do like now they do have to get it in at a certain
Now they
time.
now No, before they did, because when they're on cable TV, like if
Oh, okay.
Ryan's at
Right,
10, you
right.
need to be done at 10.
Right. Because it's made for TV. That makes sense.
But Netflix, like they have a lot more luxury. Like they don't have to adhere to 3 hours. They could go like 2 hours and 22 minutes.
Is that how long this is?
Might be.
Sorry, I'm trying to get my nose ring into the right position that it was in. Where is it? Ah. There we go. There's like 2 seams, and when one of them is just like not down, it makes me want to rip my whole face off.
Yeah.
I am sewing a jacket, for anybody that's wondering.
I was wondering.
I am sewing a jacket that I knit myself. It will probably eventually be up for purchase, but not anytime soon. Because every time I fucking knit something, it's like super long because it stretches, and I forget that it stretches, and then I have to solve that problem by sewing something else into it, and that's usually stupid and difficult. Bow, bow, bow. He just looks so sad. He might be an asshole, but I want to give him a hug. Don't be sad, sir. You did so well before. Just cheer up.
Yeah. It's heartbroken. Okay?
Instead of fighting, go give every single fan a hug and a kiss goodnight. Tell them you love them. How much do you want to bet that somebody's going through that table?
Honestly, you have pretty good odds.
So not every time it happens.
Sorry?
Not every time it happens.
Happens pretty frequently.
Okay. Like, it could definitely... It's Ramadan, but it could definitely be a drinking game.
Yeah, but like, usually happens like once a show.
I'm disappointed in anybody else. I don't believe the words he just spoke. That was John Cena speaking his truth. We don't have to like it.
Oh, my goodness.
Come WrestleMania, Cena and Rhodes are in for the fight of their lives. It's 33 nights. It's going to be a wild road to get there. Switching gears now to our main event tonight on Monday Night Raw. It is for the Intercontinental Championship throughout the night.
Wow.
We're going to take a look back at the Intercontinental Championship moments, including WrestleMania 3, Pontiac Superdome, 90,000 plus. It was a match in the history of WrestleMania. It was Ricky Steamboat beating the Macho Man, Randy Savage, to win the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania. Tonight, we got another chapter, Corey, in the story of the Intercontinental Championship. Finn Bálor, a former Intercontinental Champion in his own right, will have the opportunity to climb the mountain.
Yeah, I have a feeling you're gonna like not Finn, Bron Breakker a lot.
The Bálor has what it takes to stop the unstoppable. We'll find out tonight. And now we get set for our first match of the evening here on Monday Night Raw.
That's those two?
So this is Ludwig Kaiser.
Yes. So they're from all over.
Yeah. Most of them like are predominantly from the States, but yes, they do have wrestlers from all over the place.
He seems like a dick.
I thought he looked like a nice guy.
Really? But he would
Yeah,
have
he
touched
has
his
like
hands. That's not very
No,
nice.
I was being sarcastic.
Huh?
I was being sarcastic, sorry.
Oh. Right over my head.
Yeah. You know Stone Cold Steve Austin is, right?
I've heard the name.
Okay. Oh, I was about to say, like, you don't know what that is. And he was the guy before John Cena. Like, he was a real, like, trailblazer in wrestling.
Wow.
Because,
So is it him
wrestling
versus
was
this
like,
dude?
no, Stone Cold is, like, long retired. I think they're just promoting, like, a...
Why are they promoting the old events?
They're promoting a meet and greet he's going to be at.
Oh, I see. Okay. And they have like a video game of it.
You might
too,
like
right?
look at that. Yeah, he's always in a video game.
Snip, snip. Where am I? Snip, snip.
This is Penta.
hold on. My snip disappeared. Must find. It's my chair. It's always my chair. Oh, I like his mask. Just the rest of the attire. He looks like
He's
he
from,
appears in your dreams at night.
I knew it was only a matter of time before Penta took over the WWE Universe. I am so fired up right now to have the opportunity.
Could you imagine wrestling with freaking contacts in your eyeballs? Have you worn those before? The like.
No, I've never worn contacts.
Fucking I mean,
I've
either.
worn a mask. I did not like it at all.
No. But scleras in general, or scleras, or even just the whiteout contacts, because like the pupil is so small, right? And when you like are doing anything that requires pupil dilation to go higher than the freaking hole that they cut out for you, then you just have this like white haze. So I can't imagine doing any kind of sports. I mean, I have done sports in them.
Wait till you see the way he wrestles. And now he's taken to account like his limited vision he has, not just with the contact, with the mask too.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, if I just like sew half of it? Yeah, that's a good idea. Did his dad do this?
I'm not sure, actually.
Something you do not know.
Looking for respite inside of the rope. Penta giving chase and Tiger wisely creating a little more separation.
So this is a no holds barred match. So like anything that looks like they can't get like disqualified, so they can use weapons and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Have they ever actually like? Oh, there it goes.
Did that answer your question?
Yep. Always wonder if that's like. There's no way all those wires are actually needed. There's no way every single time. Could you imagine fucking stringing up that whole entire platform just for these assholes to come in every time? Fucking ruin it for you.
Oh.
Oh, I like his boots. Has anybody, I mean, I guess the dude's black eye kind of answers it, but has anybody ever actually gotten like super pissed off and like actually had like a fight break?
There's been wrestling matches where it basically turned into an all-out like fight because someone felt the other one like stiffed them first, so they stiffed them back, and they didn't realize like they had stiffed them, so they're just like literally like hitting each other pretty much.
Mm-mm. Jeez.
Yeah, there's been a lot of times of like people like actually like taking. I can actually show you a few clips of like them taking liberties on someone. Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, there's a lot of instances of that where they like are straight up pissed at the other guy.
I could see that.
We're seeing that right now. Just that time.
Who are you rooting for in this match?
What's my what?
Who are you rooting for in this match? Do you have any of them speaking to you?
Well, okay, so see, that's the thing about these ones, is that, it's, like, so hard to assess the match and to figure out, like, oh, yeah, who would win and who would lose. Because if I'm watching UFC, not that I can tell always, obviously, but often enough, like, let's say 50% of the time, let's be humble. Less, fine, fuck it. You know, you can tell who's gonna win and who's gonna lose, sort of. Or you can kind of tell who's winning and who's losing just based on obvious signs. If the dude's face is on the ground, if he looks like he's being dominated, he's probably losing. Or there's like a counter, right, for, you know, hit by hit versus whatever, so there's like something tangible to base it off of, whereas here it's like, you know, it's predetermined, but they're just
You can kind of tell who's gonna
fucking each
win.
other
Like
up.
once you get more like familiar with like the story and how like pro wrestling like works, you will get a. Sometimes it can become a little obvious who's winning and who's losing, but like you kind of become like more familiar with the product to like, oh well, tell me like this guy's winning because blah 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 blah, and it doesn't make the sense for him to win because blah 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 blah.
Okay.
So,
What do
you
you
started
think
like
here?
I basically know who's gonna win this match.
And
I wasn't.
would you like to enlighten us?
Penta's like I'm like 99.9% confident Penta is gonna win.
Which one?
Penta, the guy in the
In the ring?
contacts.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he's gonna win. If you can tell by the way the story is and like the
Yeah.
way it's been like presented, it's very obvious to me he's gonna win. First thing first, Penta just got into the company, so they're like trying to make him look as strong as possible because they're really like putting a lot of like resources and trying to make him like a big star. And Ludwig Kaiser, he's not really like a top of the card type of wrestler.
Yeah.
He's a good so what they're doing is they're trying to build Penta up to like so he's like a credible like pro wrestler in the WWE umbrella. And like by doing that they have to give him a bunch of wins and like make him look strong and then, you know, give you a reason to like root for him and want to see him succeed because like yo, this Penta guy, he's a freaking badass. You know what I'm saying? Or is
Yeah.
there not really doing that?
There's no ranking, like, I mean, there is a ranking obviously, but there's no, like, if they lose, it
Like
doesn't like
you can lose.
go on their like
No,
record or anything, right?
it does, but like they don't really like records don't really mean that much.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Penta just got in. He's like red hot. They're pushing him like so hard to be like a big star. That I'm assuming they're gonna want him to be a big star. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it just makes sense to have him win this match. Like if he loses, then he's just a chump.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Kaiser's face. Whoa! Oh no! Oh! And a hyperextended the elbow of Kaiser. Making Ludwig's shoulder clean out
Oh.
the pocket.
Where did they get a chair?
He brought in a chair. Might have been doing something. Weird.
Oh, well, that's not very nice.
Beautiful, taking it down. On the opportunity momentarily. Hit to the chair off the face of Kaiser.
Dun 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 dun.
Firing up now. Avoid, but to no avail.
Oh!
Might actually be flat after that.
Spicy.
I like Penta. I think he's pretty sick.
Yeah.
He's got a cool look.
I like his vibe.
I can see you wearing that, to be honest.
Yeah. I like the red and black combination. Always
Red and
been a
black
fan. I'm pretty
Color
sure my
combination.
trip pants are that color scheme.
I had green and black.
I at some point had a, well, actually it was green and black fats that I stole from Ryan. But I had them, and I was also the first person to have them. Cause they got passed around so much after some time. The pants. But I had them when they were like crisp and fresh. We were like 16 or something. Those were freaking cool to shuffle in.
Good old days.
I'll get back into it.
I'll do a few races.
I've been rinsing out a little bit, but
I like free text.
free text?
Yeah, I love free text. I don't like going to like in anymore. It's just like can't talk to anyone.
They had some pretty good ones. Also, Eden got them to play UFC in. Actually, that's a great place for us to go watch UFC. In one of the raves. I was like, right. I'm like, there's nothing better than just like rinsing out and like watching a fucking fight. Like just.
Yeah, you already got the adrenaline. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like a dream.
That's a You're the coolest
That's
guy.
cool. Hey.
Hey.
Oh, she's so cute. I would not feel comfortable wrestling or doing anything with my face. Like piercings.
Oh, I was like, what the hell are you saying?
Oh, yeah. That just sounds like it could be a bad idea. I had my nose piercing ripped out of my freaking face. By my coach. By accident.
Oh my god.
We were wrestling. Okay, listen, so I just got my nose piercing in January or December or something like that. And yeah, we were doing, well, he kept on telling me that I should take it out, and then we were gently, very gently doing whatever. He had me in like a headlock, and we were doing gi. So he moved his arm. He didn't even like do it on purpose, and it got caught on my nose ring, and it was like one of those backwards ones where like it's got the stud going back in, and then it like puts the stud in there because it was the one I got it pierced with or whatever, and it just got stuck. Moved his arm, and it just fucking exploded out. And he was showing me whatever he was showing me, and then there was like people watching, so I was like, no, just finish it, it's fine. And like as he squeezed, there was just like all this blood that was like just popping out of my face. I was like, no, finish it. And I had to go find it. So after that, I started taking it out. It's okay. It happens. It happens. It didn't hurt. This is the dude from last time, right? Is this his clique or whatever?
Yeah, this is Finn Bálor's
pod.
Judgment Day.
Whale pod. Oh, what?
The Judgment Day. Where did you get pod from?
No, it's just they're like a whale pod faction.
Oh, it's a faction.
Whale pod. I like that more. So she's from the same one as him, though, right? Or no?
Liv is like on-screen dating Dom. Not her.
Oh. She's very cute. That girl kind of looks like Chelsea.
The number one contendership for the Intercontinental Championship. Ivy was still upset over that loss. It was Super Bowl attacking Dakota Kai after her physical, emotional loss to Lyra. Now, The leader of American men in wrestling to learn the that Dakota Kai goes right after ID9. That's able to break leader out of the front line.
What is your assessment here?
I actually have no idea. I'm not sure who's gonna win here. Actually,
Women fights. Harder to predict in any sport.
yeah.
That's like the only ones that well, nah, sometimes I'm good with them, sometimes not so much.
I'll be honest. This is a storyline I don't have the greatest deal of interest in. I like Chad Gable. I kind of like what he's doing, but his whole faction just like doesn't really speak to me. That's just me. That's just my taste. It doesn't. I like Chad Gable, but yeah, his group. I'm like, eh. Dakota Kai is fine, I guess. I've never really seen too much of her, if I'm being honest. Oh, that was great.
Okay. I feel like she's gonna win.
So Dakota Kai?
Yeah.
I could see maybe Chad Gable like helping his partner out. I can't even remember her name.
She just feels very animated.
Yeah. She's definitely very athletic. Oh! DDT. Oh.
Oh boy.
Yeah, American made. I forgot that.
Into the crowd.
Yeah, I think Dakota Kai is going to take this. Oh. That's it. Yeah, that was kind of just like a throwaway match. That was, yeah. Could have done without it. You'll get that in wrestling. It's just.
The Creed brothers completely unprovoked, but a win is a win. Congratulations to Dakota Kai. We are 33 nights away from WrestleMania. That is where Io Sky and Bianca Belair will meet for the Women's World Championship. Emotions are running high. We saw that last week on Monday Night Raw, and tonight.
Ooh, contract signing. Ooh, it's your first contract signing.
Do they do that on screen?
Yeah, they do it in the ring.
Oh. Interesting. They should sign contracts in the Octagon. Like right after a fight, just to see what happens.
Yeah.
Did you see that freaking Conor McGregor was like visiting Trump?
No.
Today? Yeah, he's like visiting the fucking president of the Oval Office, which is.
I don't feel like that's super uncommon, but maybe it is. I'm not American, so what do I know?
I don't know. Whatever America's doing.
I want to go on that Ferris wheel.
Wow, I totally thought his name was Adam Pimp. I was wrong.
Ooh.
Oh, I see. They sign it now.
Two signatures on the contract makes it official. The floor is yours.
Bianca's so cute, man.
I think they're both adorable. I think that's the gay in me, though. Like, all women are beautiful, and I want to take them on dates. And that's what makes me a fuck girl.
Yeah. And you want to hug the fighters? Tell them it's all okay.
Mm.
The fighting men. Just tell them it's all okay.
She's so cute. Oh, fuck. Foot cramp. Nope. Foot cramp. Nope. Still foot cramp. Doesn't fold that way. That's fine. Why, brother? Stop. Oh, no. It's doing the thing. It doesn't like this chair.
You deserve it.
Me?
The crowd are always just like, yeah. The crowd's always make or break a wrestling show. If the crowd sucks, the show's probably going to suck.
But last week I gave you a pass because it wasn't low-key my fault. So I'm going to tell you exactly what I told Rhea. If you think I'm going to let you put your hands on me again and I do nothing about it, then you know me at all. You do not know me. So WrestleMania, I find out exactly who I am. I am Bianca Belair. I am the ESPN WWE, and I will be your new Women's World Champion.
All right, the contract is signed. It is now official for WrestleMania. Bianca Belair and Io Sky. Ladies, thank you for being so professional about this. I appreciate it very much. Not too fast here. The Eradicators here.
Oh, boy.
Walking with purpose.
It feels like a build-up to a very questionable porno. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you mean by questionable?
Huh?
Never mind.
You're too far from your mic, man. Or it's just me.
Do I sound better now?
Sorta. We're both very tired today, just for a context for everybody. we're both very sleepy. Oh, I have the same shirt on as her.
Oh, bless. Bet you feel like a star now, too.
No. Have these two fought yet?
Bianca and Rhea? No.
I feel like they're constantly at each other.
Well, Rhea blames Bianca for losing her women's world title. Io had just recently beat her for the title 2 weeks ago.
This girl.
And I think Io beat Rhea because
Okay.
Bianca distracted Rhea.
Okay.
Well, I think she's gonna sign a contract. So this match is probably going to be a triple threat at WrestleMania for the women's world title.
Does she just run away with it? That's wonderful.
Yep. Put her name on the contract. It's mine now.
That's hilarious.
A lot of these segments have been running by really quick.
Up. There we go. See, it's jacket like. It's getting there.
The main event, Jey Uso.
This is the main event? No.
He's the main event.
He is?
Yeah, he's main event Jey Uso. That's his like nickname, main event Jey Uso.
Oh,
I
see.
get. I reckon you're not following it all. It's so funny.
They do a lot of yelling and screaming. Everybody's very intense.
I mean, I feel like you have to be someone that intends to be a wrestler.
Okay, but like
So Jey Uso.
this isn't
Sorry, go
the
on.
main event though. The main event is going to be John Cena with the other dude, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Or is that also WrestleMania? I feel like I will have this excitement with UFC at some point.
You better be doing it too. Being a wrestling fan is hard work to work out.
It fucking looks like it.
It-
It's like very serious Pilates. Riha.
Just me, Oos.
Oh, look, their table's back. Does he yeet people out of the wherever?
What?
Because his glasses say yeet.
You?
Yeet.
You?
It's like a goose. Yeet someone. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, Jey Uso's like the big time like party, like a rock star type of wrestler, if that makes sense.
Mm. That's very cool. That was a fun effect on a crowd. It must be so much fun to like control a crowd to that extent. I would never want to do it, but it seems like it
Why
would be
not?
quite the energy. I'm not a like yeah, I'm doing all the whole social media situation, but like I'm not really a big like performer, I guess, in that kind of like I can do it behind a camera, I guess, but I wouldn't like it.
Are you shy? It's full shy.
No, it's not like shy. I just like I don't like I can do it, but I don't get the like satisfaction from it, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
It's like it's just not my favorite thing to do. Like perform in
Okay.
front of a crowd, you know. So
It's just
but I can
very
imagine
subtle, low key.
huh?
You're a very subtle, low key person.
Yeah, well sometimes not. But
Oh,
I feel like it would be quite the experience if you did enjoy that kind of
oh, you
experience.
killed him so quick.
That was cool. Oh wow. Wow. That was
Oh,
cool.
was amazing. Oh no, I get so high. Let's go for the world champ. Uso knew he was coming, but he can't do anything.
So they're facing each other at WrestleMania.
Oh, I see.
Gunther didn't want to face Jey Uso because he doesn't think he's worth his time.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you win the Royal Rumble, you can face either world champion. You can either face Gunther or you can face Cody. And Gunther tried to like scare Jey Uso into out of picking him because he didn't want to face him at Mania.
Mm.
He wanted to face in his mind like a bigger opponent than Jay. He didn't think Jay's worth it,
Mm.
and Jay chose him to like send him a message.
That's good. Eat his belt. Eat it into the crowd. Oh. Could you imagine just like throwing it at that kid that John Cena told to go fuck himself?
Yeah.
Just, run, kid, run.
There's a heat party coming Gunther's way in Las Vegas. Ready to go, Jay? Jay showing some promise. Jay showing some hope here tonight. On Monday Night Raw. Is irate. Yeah, irate. And I didn't realize he was that great. The man is heat. There's a 15 away from Gunther, who is in a hell of a mood right now. That's a bold thing to do. Okay, WWE fans are joining Jey Uso here tonight as we get ready for our main event. Just moments away.
Why would you call yourself the main event? That is too confusing.
Yeah. Oh.
I hunt in locker rooms does not sound good though.
Yeah.
No. Please don't.
This guy's like a super athlete.
I don't know, man. They all fucking look like super athletes.
But like he's like super jacked and
wow,
he moves
yeah.
like super fast.
Does he fight?
This is the main event of tonight.
That sounds like fun.
I think Bron Breakker is going to be a legit main eventer one day. I don't think that's like such a weird statement to make. I feel like everyone kind of knows he's destined for greatness. Like he's just like he's the whole package, man.
Yeah.
He's athletic on the mic. He's a believable tough guy. Like you look at him, he looks like he'd eat you for lunch.
Mm-hmm. I do like that guy.
Like you could put him in like UFC. I feel like you'd like think like, yo, this guy's a badass.
Riha.
Yeah. Where'd you get Riha from?
Riha. It's Yeehaw mixed with Ree. I don't know what happened. It's my latest verbal stem. I don't like it specifically, but it just fucking keeps. It's because okay, so like there was the. It was the evolution went. There was the White Lotus, like Yeehee. You know, did you see the? You know what I'm talking?
No.
You don't know. There's
No,
a
I
GIF.
don't. I live under a rock.
So it was a show. Do you know what it is? It's a
No.
show. It doesn't really matter. There's a show. It's like they all go to this fucking hotel and then shit happens. But there was this like rich lady and she just is drinking this wine and she goes hee hee or whatever. So it started with that and then I don't know why yeehaw. I think that fucking probably American elections. I want to blame it on the elections and just cowboys and shit like that. You know, neurodivergent progression. And then I obviously started streaming again, which means that I started thinking about e-girls, and so that's where the re came from, and then they kind of just merged because I think I couldn't choose which one I wanted to go to, and I think that I'll have like one verbal stim at a time. So it's...
I wish I could follow your train of thought. Can I have a map to it, please?
Yeah, no, I can draw you on a whiteboard. I have 2 whiteboards in here, so we'll do that for one of our events. I will explain with great detail the evolution of my of M-stims. It's the worst. Or the best, just
Noted.
depends on how you look at it. Depends on the day. But I've been itching for a new one, so we'll see how it goes.
Well, maybe you'll steal one from tonight's show.
Peut-être. Alright, I've done that part. Or jacket. It's either sleeves. And it's like technically.
Oh!
Ooh. Adorable. Ugh, these 3 are still just fucking each other up in the background. It's adorable. Which one's the...
Don't tell me what to do. They're so cute, man.
This one. Okay, cool.
Breakker.
Yes. No, come here.
The Latino World Order.
Well, let's remind everyone how this match came about last week on Monday Night Raw. WWE Raw with a matchup against the Brad Lee's going to pick up the win with Taker's submission. Came out of the audience and attacked Mysterio, allowing New Day to pick up the victory.
Yeah, a lot of the matches have been really quick this episode.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, this feels like it's going by fairly quickly.
Having so much fun. Oh!
Wild.
That's so legit. Oh!
I think we're gonna do 60.
Oh, what? I have no clue what just happened there.
Don't worry, I've had no clue what's been happening the entire time.
You feel like you're starting to like figure stuff out, or
I
no?
am, very slowly. I am paying attention. I am starting to understand it. I'm definitely getting into it, which is great. But could I recap what's happened? Fuck no. I'm like, they all touched each other. A bunch of people got kicked in the face. There was much cheering and something about John Cena.
Oh!
Hee-haw. Where is the thing?
Whoa.
There it is.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh.
them on here, and then I'm gonna just do them all.
Oh!
What did I say? 60, 60. Yeah.
Oh! Getting a lot of action this episode.
Yeah.
Good for 9. That's his finishing move.
Nice.
That was a quick match.
Yeah, see, I was cheering for those guys.
He's just like people in masks. So that's believed to be Chad Gable.
That's the same guy from last time?
Yeah. The guy in the suit.
Ten.
Diving headbutt. Ain't no
Huh.
made in America. Anyway, security in pursuit of come on, Corey. Hey, be honest. You cannot believe that that's not Jackie. Listen, I watched Raw last week. And I saw another man wearing the same mask.
See, I'm starting to catch up. I'm like, we saw that man last time. At least I
I'm
can
glad you're.
follow that storyline.
Well, this is probably a good time for you to tune in.
I did it.
No, this is our main event last night.
Okay, cool. So the main event always
Oh, not
happens
last
in
night.
the
A
cage?
week ago. A week ago. No, that was a one and done. Well, no, it happens not all the time, but like it's a
Often
good
enough.
Raw like main event.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just pretty, especially to happen in Madison Square Garden. There's been so many like cage matches in Madison Square Garden.
Okay. I'm still a little bit butthurt that CM Punk didn't win that, though. To be honest. I'm sure there's like a whole storyline and whatever, but
You
look at
just
him.
really
He's
like CM Punk.
adorable.
It's not what I used to describe Punk, but okay.
You what?
There's a lot of like the if you want to know about CM Punk. Basically, CM Punk made his name because like he's the type of guy that just like says what's on his mind and he doesn't care if you like it or not.
Yeah. It's my type of people.
Yeah.
I like him. 15, 20, 25, 30.
What are you saying?
I'm making a hood. 35, 40. I swear to God, if I miscounted again, 45. I probably did. 50. Yeah, I definitely did. 55, 60, and now we count it backwards because I'm pretty sure I missed one.
That's super top. I feel like you'd like Roman Reigns.
50, 60. Okay, cool. This is 60. You can do it. That looks so scary, though. They like jump on each other's
Curb
heads and
stomp.
stuff. That just looks painful, man. No, thank you, sir. I don't know if you can hear that from your side, but it's bedtime, and every single night there's just yelling and screaming, and you just hear the whole like, "Go brush your teeth, go to bed." Every night is the same exact thing. We have 2 children.
Oh,
we have 2 young children. It's a
how sweet. Just watch wrestling too.
experience every day. Cool. I like the green. I'm a huge fan of the outfits. I think that WWE should make UFC outfits. And then
I don't think
UFC
the
can like train them with random shit. It'd be fun.
So you say.
Huh?
Whoa.
So are you a fan of this guy though?
I like Seth. It's not my favorite, but I like Seth.
Who's your favorite?
Um, Punk is up there. Punk and Cody, probably my 2 favorites. I like Gunther a lot.
Yeah. Cool.
I like what they're doing with Cena. I don't know if I could call him my favorite.
How do you
But
feel about The
also,
Rock minus whatever situation is happening now?
I like what The Rock is doing. Um, my all-time favorite's probably The Undertaker.
I feel like I've heard that one.
He's like the godfather of WWE, it feels like.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't wrestle anymore. He retired like 5 years ago.
Mm. Yeah, we gotta watch a power slap actually. Every time they show the um the hotel. I think the next power
What, that's the
slap
Power
is
Slap Hotel?
next one should be next month because they just had one. Question mark. It's not on my calendar. I need to go check when it is. But it should be sometime in April, I guess. Early April. Or late March, but I'm pretty sure it's early April. Because it was the night
pumped.
before UFC 313. Do it.
I wish I
I'm
wasn't so
excited
sick
for
today.
this. Huh?
I wish I wasn't so sick today. Like,
Yeah, it's okay.
I don't have my usual energy.
You're quite animated for being sick.
It's just wrestling just gets me so amped. I can't help it.
I feel that.
Yeah, just for UFC.
Yeah. I'm sure I'll get there with wrestling. Well, maybe not on the same level. I feel like UFC's like in my DNA. But this is close enough and it's fun. So I'm down. If I
It's
can
like
get into
UFC.
soccer, that one lady.
Like,
Huh?
yeah, UFC is like WWE for like kids.
For
Or WWE
kids?
is like UFC. WWE is like cartoon UFC.
UFC is very cartoon?
WWE is like
Oh.
cartoon UFC.
Yeah.
Sorry, I said that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's the I realized like a few years ago when I was watching baseball that I really liked the math involved in sports, and after I saw that I just couldn't unsee
You
it.
like the math involved in sports?
Yeah, have you ever watched a baseball game, dude? Fuck, man.
Actually, I've never heard that sentence before in my life.
You've never what?
I've never heard that sentence before in my life.
There's no way. There's no way. Do you know how much sports betting there is and like fantasy leagues and shit like that?
But
It's
like, I've never heard someone say they like the math that's involved
it's so
with it.
much fun.
I've
With
never heard
baseball,
someone say like
okay,
that.
remember when we used to play tanks and shit like that as kids? Like fucking everybody played tanks and shit and you had to do the
But
whole
like,
yeah, but baseball's the same
you
thing
don't like
except
it for the math.
real life. Yeah. It's fun. You get to like figure out it's like how hard do they have to hit it in order for it to whatever like when they hit it because you have to like do it real time, right? And like math that shit out real time. UFC's kind of like that. UFC people chess, right? Like especially jiu-jitsu. And people chess, like body people chess, not brain people chess, but also a little bit of brain in there. It's just really cool. And usually with sports or like baseball again mostly, because that one hockey's like very fast, blah blah blah. I'm just not into it in the same way. But I don't know. There's just something about UFC that like naturally clicked in my brain that I was just like, yeah, this is it. This is it.
Wasn't the fighting aspect of it, or
Hmm.
never mind.
No, say it again. I can't hear you today at all.
Oh, so I was said it wasn't the fighting that brought you into UFC, it was the math.
Yeah. A little. Well, because like I was also just like trying to predict matches beforehand. Because I'm competitive and I was competing with people that brought me into the UFC. And so I was like, yeah, I wanna get this right. And so I spent like several hours watching each of the fighters on that card that day, and it was so much fun. I was just like so zoned in to trying to like figure out and trying to like map it out in my brain like who I think would win and like what were the odds and stuff. And I did pretty good on the two fighters that I actually like I literally spent like an hour on each of them, like just doing research and like watching their old fights and shit. And I did pretty good on those ones. I got those two, and then I just did absolute shit with the rest of them trying to like predict it in the moment. It sucked. Got pretty sure got most of them wrong, so that was fine. Whatever.
Just need to do more math.
Yeah, right? But, like, the better I get and the more exposure I get to fighters, the better I can kind of have a better grasp on those kinds of things. But at the time, having no knowledge in the moment of it, especially when I'm frazzled, can't do it.
I definitely relate.
Yeah, and I like, I don't know, I like getting a little bit nervous for it. My palms get sweaty during UFC.
Mom's
Yeah. And that's like, I don't know, it's like a fun feeling. It's like safely nervous because it doesn't really fucking matter. I'm not betting on it.
You like the adrenaline of it all.
Yeah. Heck yeah. I wonder how it would turn out if all the wrestlers would fight against like all the crowd or like a portion of the crowd. That would be fun.
I think the crowd would win.
I know, but it would be fun. That's why I said a portion. I'm like, they should come in like batches.
What, like a video game?
Yeah, I guess you could make it a video game.
No, but like it would be like a video game. They come in like batches.
Oh, yeah.
Like when you're big,
Plants vs. Zombies.
like
Split them up. How are you feeling?
a little tired. Not tired. I'm sick, so
Yeah.
it's getting to me.
I hope you feel better soon. I mean, there's 29 minutes left. You're still good? I'm assuming
Yeah.
this is a relaxing, or WWE at least is.
Therapeutic. I just can't wait to turn these lights on.
Yeah, I bet the light sensitivity. I mean, you probably always can. I'm sure the light of the TV could probably illuminate your face. If it's like really bothering you.
Oh, there we go.
Darkness consumes us. Yeah, there we go.
I'm like creeping in the background.
No, you're good. I'm sure chat won't mind. Chat,
Hello, chat.
somebody in chat just a bot being like, come and sell your soul for views. No, thank you, sir.
I will.
Okay. Never mind, Ryan will take it.
I'll take the deal.
No, wait, not this way. Oh, yes, this way.
But that happened Friday. Brussels, this is Monday. This is tonight. This ain't about Friday. This is about you
Okay,
guys.
so I know, again, I've asked this 50,000 times, but Cena versus the other dude, that happens at WrestleMania, right? Not here or here? Not here.
Not here.
Okay, WrestleMania. Jesus.
Which is in Las Vegas.
Okay, cool. See, I got it. I'm getting there.
Beautiful song. As I make my way down to SmackDown, and we make our way to the main event. Give it to me, Brussels.
Reha. I'm pretty excited for this.
Friday. Friday night SmackDown live from Florida. Of course, USA Network the States are on Netflix. Internationally, Corey. Some night. It's a bold move by Seth Rollins.
What are they doing with their phones?
Monday Night Raw will continue.
Well, it's people being really excited to be on Netflix is what you're seeing there.
Yeah, pretty much.
We have the Intercontinental Championship on the women's side of things. Lyra Valkyrie.
That looks like a fun area. I've been to Belgium in passing. Oh, yes.
Never been.
We were on a bus to France from...
Glasgow is Roddy Piper territory. You gotta wonder what the second city
I was going to say from France, but that's not true. From Amsterdam. And it just stopped there. But still counts. I'd love to go back. Very European.
After an incredibly intense interaction,
It's cool that they travel. Look.
Oh, because they're going to be there live again. Well, they're going to say to each other.
Next week in Glasgow on Monday Night Raw.
Like, they're going to touch tips, or they're just going to do what they did in, like, this one?
Yeah, it'll be like a verbal confrontation.
Okay. Okay. Because when they say that, I'm just like, okay, yeah, they're going to, like, do the thing.
Yeah. No, they're going to, like, build it up till Mania just to get as much, like, hype as possible. So as many tickets get watching.
No, that makes sense. It's just in UFC, when they usually say you're going to see these two on a card, you know that they're going to, like, someone's getting punched in the face.
Yeah.
But I guess that would defeat the whole entire build-up point. I like her shirt.
Here. Look, maybe you're not actually. Maybe you're actually that. So, okay, I've heard enough. Oh, AJ, listen. How many years did it take you to get to WWE and find validation? 16, 17. Okay, 17. Logan Paul, 17 years. You know what? Look, you tell me you can't find respect in the spirit of the most in like this. Everything he fought to do since we were a little bit at the time.
I like what Karrion Kross is doing. He's doing like a master manipulator gimmick.
That's cool.
Oh, there is Bron Breakker.
Yeah, he looks like he could actually like beat the shit out of someone. He's got that little beard thing going on.
That's all it takes for you to think they can win a fight, a beard?
Not creepy. Shut up. I just like his beard.
I never said it was creepy.
It's the way that his beard is growing that I like. There's different beard shapes. I like that
I
shit.
definitely understand.
You look like you're gonna die, dude.
Yeah, I'm getting a little like sickly.
Do you have water?
Yeah.
Drink
Yeah,
water.
I'll be back.
Don't die.
No stranger to high stakes, high pressure situations, but I don't know if Bálor has ever encountered anybody quite like Bron Breakker. Not in his career, because this will be the first time ever Finn Bálor goes one-on-one. The breakout star, Breakker, Bálor, for the Intercontinental title live.
I do have my water somewhere, but meh. I'm making a hood. Make the hood.
Part of his career. He's really
Something tells me I'm gonna have to redo this hood though. Because I feel like it's gonna be too small. But then that's how we get into making things that are too big.
To athletic
Oof.
competition. Let
That
that
looks
journey
scary.
fly.
Say no to injuries. Or more like say yes to safe training. I saw a dude in MMA series like just fucking detach his bicep. It was gross. His arms dropped. Eek. Bow, 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 bow. They are very large. Very large. That whole entire spitting things up into the air. All I can think about is all your spit particles landing on your face. Khabib did it. Very cool. Very, very gross.
I'm back. Back again.
Hello. Feeling okay?
We'll get there.
Drink that water. You should get some electrolytes.
Oh.
Or we could just cut your head off if you'd like.
Yeah.
Figuratively.
Looks like a more.
Win the Intercontinental Championship.
So I'm gonna go to sleep.
Now?
Huh? No, I said I need my lights on or I'm gonna fall asleep.
Oh, yeah. I think we're
Not
at...
fall asleep.
Yeah, we have like 15-ish minutes left, so
Yeah, this is the main event.
it shouldn't be too
Yeah, I wish
bad.
I wasn't fit for this, but it's been a good show.
Yeah, no,
Oh
this
my
one was
God.
cool. I'm enjoying it a lot more now that I can like more or less understand more things, so that's nice.
Check out Raw recap. Will take place tomorrow.
I don't know, he reminds me, isn't that like the old style wrestler garb?
Yeah, he's actually second generation wrestler.
Do I have a weird visual and or memory of you wearing something like this?
Yeah, I used to wear singlets when I wrestled, so you would be correct.
Okay, cool. Like I feel like I feel like you and that image goes together somewhere in my brain.
I'm glad that's
through
what you
your
think.
Instagram. No, you have like a really cool picture up on your Instagram of I think you wrestling. Either you wrestling or just like yelling at someone.
Probably both.
Yeah. Oh boy. This guy seems like an asshole, but I kind of like it. I don't like that I'm a fan of every single bad guy that comes out onto the stage. It's kind of suggesting that I have some kind of issue. A little bit. See, he doesn't have, well, he sort of has the beard thing going on, but it's not the same.
It's all beard.
You can tell a lot by a beard. But do you see how fucking don't worry about it.
I mean, you already started. Now I gotta hear it.
There's like a little boop that happens. I can talk about this forever. When the beards grow, they either grow just like square, we should do it on this side, square or like straight or whatever, but then there's like this little patch. See, one of them has it and the other one doesn't. There's this little patch that comes out, and I think they're great. Super great. It's just, it like
So
makes...
I reckon you like wrestling for the colors,
Yeah.
the little outfit, and their beard.
And their beards. If they have like a really cool mustache, I'll appreciate it too. Yeah, well, what's your favorite thing about the wrestling?
I like the theatrics of it all.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
No, you go ahead.
I'm a bit of a character myself, so wrestling really gravitates to me for that reason.
Yeah, I can definitely see you fitting into it. I want to see you do it one day. It'll be fun. I was watching it. There was like this Korean game show thing, Devil's Game, I think it's called, and it was like off of like Squid Game and all that other stuff. And they had to like, but it's like a real version. They don't kill anybody. It's just like a game show, but then they just like do all sorts of like psychological manipulation, shit like that. And worse. And there was this one part where they had to like memorize a picture and then like name all the shit that they could remember from it. And the first thing I realized, because you get to look at the picture with them, the first thing I realized is that like most of the people would like memorize like the information that was in it. And like I get that I'm seeing it much smaller and stuff like that, but I realized that like I memorized all of the like colors and shapes kind of thing. And in that moment I was like, I'm definitely more of like a shapes and colors person over other things, which was interesting.
Okay.
And I don't know what that means.
So that's what you like wrestling for, the shapes and the colors?
Yeah, well, I think that's definitely what's like drawing me in, at least right now. Is like the different, well, like the different shapes and colors, but also the different like associations with different like shapes and colors, and then like the character type, whatever, blah blah blah. I feel like this guy just reminds me of like he just I don't know, it's because you said it or not, but he just feels like somebody that would be more in UFC, so there's something to that for me, maybe.
Or he looks like a badass, man. Like,
well, it does say it on his butthole.
Yeah. Stay down, Finn. Stay down. Bron Breakker. Break speed. Breakker now.
oh,
There's a better challenge.
Ouch.
Take it over.
Or sorry, on his belly hole. Did you know that it's connected to your urethra? Or is it your kidney? No, not your urethra. Your kidneys, right? Your belly button? Your tube? Isn't that gross?
it's so funny.
Is that not what you're thinking of right now?
No. It's so funny, man. Oh, slapped him.
That's not very nice.
Kind of pissing them off.
Not very nice at all. Yeah, I could see you be really good at this.
I'm okay.
It'd be fun.
Sort of hoping in his strategy that Finn was trying to get under the skin of Bron Breakker.
Wonder how you'd be at a live show, actually. Oh my god, he's so quick.
And now Finn is paying for it. Watch this jump of that flying elbow out of bounds. Look at that. What power by Bron Breakker.
How do the like entry versions of this go? Like, do you just do like local stuff? Is there local?
Yeah, it's local.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's local. Sometimes you go to like a smaller town. Smaller towns usually have a lot more wrestling because there's not as much going on. So wrestling's a very good, way to.
Right. What's this dude? See? I'm getting there. Right? No. Or is that not the same dude?
Yep, you build them.
Ah. Getting there. Oh, I like his shoes too. Those are cool.
You have to imagine $30 we're looking at as a fantastic counter by Finn Bálor, elbow right to his sternum. But Breakker able to survive $30. Probably out here with Penta making saw how upset John was earlier.
Ouch.
It's really unfair.
That does not look fun.
That was a down. That was saying, what are you doing out here? Oh, God, did you hear that? Oh, Breakker, breakneck speed.
See, that looks like fun.
Look at how fast he is.
Well, just the running between those two sides of the ring, whatever.
Oh!
Unbelievable. Indeed.
Yes.
Jeez.
Breakker bleeding from out. He don't give a damn. They got him higher than I saw. Two of them right here in this chaos. This is nuts. This is for the Intercontinental Championship. Cody Rhodes, the Judgment Day will start. Bálor trying to drag himself to his feet. Referee Champ Pat doing a great job to allow this matchup to go on. Not beginning to count yet. There is fear in the eyes.
Meaner than evil, that's what it says. I've been trying to read his butt. It's like, no, thank you. Please, sir, I do not want some more. See that? That looks like so much fun.
Twice now. Stick with the work spin. Bálor's got the champion rock. Breakker. Got the money. And the Intercontinental Champion just melted. Breakker is down and Breakker is in the drop zone. Bálor from the top rope. Look at the coup de grace. Put that harm's way.
Oh boy.
Who do you think's gonna win?
I really want the dude in red to win, but I feel like they were having too much of a build-up for it. What do you think?
I think he's still gonna win, but I could be wrong.
Yeehaw. Cool. I'll trust that. I'll be sad if he doesn't. I'll think about it for several days.
I feel like you have your favorite wrestler now, Bron Breakker.
Apparently.
Maybe other than CM Punk. But you do CM Punk for
That looked like an actual kick to the head. Yeah, man, actually I don't know. They're from different age categories. It's like different timelines. It's hard to choose.
Bron's, I think your age actually.
Who? Really?
Bron Breakker, I think 27, 28.
Really?
Yeah.
I would put him in his 30s.
Oh, he's a young chipper.
Huh.
And Bron Breakker gonna make Dom pay. Carlito back into the mix. Carlito gonna pay as well. And Breakker, top rope, and that is called by McAfee, a Frankensteiner.
No, he's getting more naked.
Breakker covers. Breakker retains.
Very fun.
Hard fought win from
Cool.
I wonder how this is going to play out. Finn and Dom seem to be having some issues in their faction.
Oh boy. That's not very nice.
Well, you saw this in the UFC fight, huh? They just attacked his
Yeah, that was literally just my thought. I was like, could you fucking imagine? Although again, it has happened where they did exactly that, where it was just whomstever was pissed off against whomstever else, and then they break into the octagon and they start beating the shit out of each other, and then there's all the coaches and the teams and everybody tries to stop it. Very rarely, because they get like reprimanded for shit like that, but
it would be like that one guy in P3 where he just came out and taunted like he won the fight.
Yeah, that guy. That doesn't happen as much anymore, just because again, it's not. They get fined for being stupid or whatever.
Oh, but it's not a no. Like they won't fire him; they'll just fine him.
Well, it depends. Because it's like it's a sport, right? So it's like if they fire you and you're the pound for pound champion or some shit like that, then
right.
You know, it doesn't. But you got to do something pretty shitty to get.
This might be a match.
Removed, yeah.
Thank you, Russell. What an electric night. Thank you, Grace.
Yeehaw. Well,
Yeah,
I'm content. That's great.
Yeah.
Like
Well, you got your one. Oh, yeah. So funny. Yeah, I wish I was more into it. This one, I was obviously out of it because I'm feeling under the weather. So next week, hopefully, I'm feeling better. And we have more fun.
I'm sorry.
You're watching this.
Shitty.
But yeah, it also won't be live because they're still touring Europe. But I think the one after will be live, so we'll try to watch live with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Any thought on what you just watched?
Me? I really enjoyed that one. Yeah, for sure. The more that I learn about it, the more I'm enjoying it. And, like, now that I can actually connect some of the storylines and stuff, it's pretty cool. So, yeah, that was cool. I feel like I was definitely more impressed with these fights than last fights. I don't know why. Maybe that's just... Really? Maybe that's just me, but, yeah. No. I was down with it. Probably just because I understand a little bit more of it, so I can get more into it. What are your thoughts? Quickly, before we let you go, so that you don't mess on camera.
I like the Cody and Cena stuff the most, and that's what I'm most excited for this whole Mania season. So I want to see more of that stuff. I'm liking where that's going. Yeah.
I'm stoked for that too. I kind of just want to see them do it, though. I want to see them throw hands, to be honest. But heck yeah. All right, shall we let you get to bed and do your thing? Yeah.
Sounds good.
Ryan's gonna go, hopefully not die in bed. But I hope you feel better. Thank you everybody for showing up. We love you all. We'll see you on Saturday, I believe. Yes. And we will be probably watching a GSP fight, so we're going to see Ryan's reaction to a GSP fight, and I'm hoping it's going to be great. Yeehaw. Happy birthday, Ari, again. We love you so much. Yes. Enjoy your birthday, etc., etc. Yeah.
Birthday.
Happy birthday. Adios, everyone. Thank you for coming. Bye.